guys, this is Kristen at Cooking in the County, and today I'm going to show you how I make my molasses cookies. These are puffy and yummy. These are like one of my most favorite cookies around. So here's a list of ingredients you're going to need to make these molasses cookies.
You will need 1 cup of Crisco, 1 cup of molasses, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of baking soda dissolved in 1 cup of boiling water, 6 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of nutmeg, and ½ teaspoon of salt.
The first thing we're going to do is I have boiled some water. We need ½ cup of boiling water. And we're going to dissolve 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So we'll do that first so it dissolves while we're doing the rest of our cookies. Okay. So we'll just set, I'm going to stir it just to make sure it dissolves good. Okay. Make sure it's boiling water so that it is going to dissolve it. So we're going to set this off to the side just for now. Now, we are going to cream together 1 cup of Crisco. I had to measure it out before we did the video because I didn't think I was going to have enough. I had just enough. So 1 cup of Crisco. It's kind of easy measurements. 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of sugar. It's morning. I barely had 1 cup of coffee. I didn't sleep great last night, so I don't look great, but you're not here because of that. You're here for the cookies, right? Okay, so 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of Crisco, and a cup of molasses. And we're gonna cream this all together. Now, I like to spray, when I do molasses or some sticky stuff like that, I spray my cup so it will come out quicker into here. I hope I have enough. I was a little concerned that I might not, but we should. Not quite a cup, but it's gonna be good enough, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't ruin my cookies. Okay. I'm gonna cream this together. Just for a few minutes. You really want this to be fluffy. I'm going to scrape down the sides. Paddle here. Now to this, we're going to add 1 egg. I always like to crack my egg in a separate bowl just in case. You just never know. Okay. Now we're going to add our spices. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of ginger. And a teaspoon of nutmeg. Also going to add ½ teaspoon of salt. Okay. We're almost done this cookie already. Now we are going to be adding our flour, 6 cups of flour. Now, I don't like to beat too much when there's, you start adding the flour because I don't want it to make our cookies tough, okay? So we're gonna add 1 cup at a time, and then we're going to gradually add in the ½ cup of water and the dissolved baking soda alternately. the best we can because it is 6 cups. And it's gonna puff everywhere, so it is what it is, right? So I'm gonna do 3 cups of flour, then add in my half a cup of water and baking soda. I think that might work out. These are a real cakey type of cookie, if you haven't guessed, with the 6 cups of flour. And it's gonna make a lot, but I make big ones of these. Okay, you can hear your mixer struggling, so we're gonna add some water to that. The warm water really helps get everything going. Okay, 3 more cups, then we'll add the rest of the water. Okay, last one. I'm covered in flour here. I am being messy today. We're gonna need some flour for when we roll it out as well. So let's finish this water here. And let this all come together. Okay. So as I was working with that, it just was not working out well. I really feel like it's because it's really storming out today and it's doing something with my flour. So I added another whole half a cup of hot water, and I will put that in the description because it's crumbly, but that was, yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly how we want our dough to be. So we can do this with it, okay? That's how we want our dough. There. Now we can roll this out. There we go. Not sure what's going on there, but anyway. 1 cup of hot water to your 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Okay, here we go. Now, back in business. Just gonna roll these out to, I'm not very good with thickness measurements, so I'll show you the best that I can. Just sprinkle just a little bit of flour. I love flour. I don't know, it's traditionally like flour on these cookies. I love it. We're just gonna cut these out and then we're gonna cook them for about 10-12 minutes. Heavens, I am a mess today. Flour everywhere. This is gonna make a lot of cookies too, even though they're even though they're gonna be big. So I like to dip my cookie cutter in a little bit of flour. Let's see what I'm doing here. I can pause it. Just keep it. So I dip in a little bit of flour, and then I just cut it. You can, any cookie shape you want. I like the fluted shape. I guess it's fluted, I don't know if that's the right word. Kind of just made that up, I think. Okay, just gonna cut these all out. Like I said, it's gonna make a ton of them. We'll work the dough a couple times after we cut these out, roll it back out. Okay, I had to clean up a little bit, so I had to have my cookie sheet out. So we're just gonna pick these cookies up, put them on. They're pretty thickish. They're pretty thick, but I like them pretty thick. I'm just going to do probably 9 on a sheet. Let me check here. It might only be 6 because they're big and they are going to spread. So I'm only doing 6, yeah. In the oven at 375 for 10 to 12 minutes. As I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna cut out all the rest of my cookies, fill up my second tray here. I like to cook 1 tray of cookies at a time. I just don't feel like they cook as well with 2 pans. I've tried it to try to hurry and get stuff done and they just don't turn out as well. So I'm just gonna be patient. So I'm gonna put these all on a tray and then I'm going to roll this all back out and start again. So far we have 12 cookies. Just gonna roll this all back up. Tad bit sticky on the bottom, so I'm just flopping them in a little bit of flour. The flour is kind of traditional to these, or maybe they're not, but that's how I always had them as a kid. The little bit of flour, just, there's something about it. I don't know why. These are not a sweet cookie at all. They're like the perfect cookie. Okay, they are all rolled out and cut, and I have exactly 24 cookies. So as soon as the first batch comes out, I will show you what they look like. Okay, the cookies are done. I wish you guys could smell these cookies. These cookies make me feel so happy. I have no idea why, but they are the yummiest cookie. I love them so much. Okay, we're gonna throw our next pan in. These cooked for 11 minutes. 11 minutes in my oven at 375 seem to be the best. So next pan's going in. Okay, we're just gonna transfer them to a cooling rack. Perfect on the bottom. I want them to stop cooking and we want our pan to cool off so we can get the rest of our cookies cooked. coffee. My cookies have all been cooked. They are all done. They smell amazing. I've been nibbling off one of these cookies. I don't want to eat too much of it, but has a crunchy exterior, but really soft and cakey on the inside. They are not a sweet cookie at all. My husband remembers his grandpa used to take them warm from the oven and put butter on them and eat them. These are just the molasses cookies that I grew up on. They're my favorite cookie on the planet. I hope you guys will try these. I hope you love them. As always, if you're liking my videos, please subscribe, click the bell, and give me a big fat thumbs up so you can keep seeing all the videos that I am making. Hope you guys have a great week, and let me know if you try these cookies because I really think you're gonna love them. See you guys.